Okay, so I found the other one, but I'm gonna have to do this as a separate part because it took way too long. It's some weird lower level bush.
Well, I think you should wait till your partner arrives. Why don't you just give a control number? Control? Yeah, that feels nice. Yes? How does that feel? Tell me what you want me to do next. More.
Spiritual excuse. So someone's going to be making an excuse in the spiritual world based around what they're doing to someone. Someone is going to be doing something to affect someone's body. There's a great injustice here. And someone is sabotaging someone else. To cause pain or physical pain on this person, or because of, maybe it's because of their lack of inner pain and they're jealous that this person wasn't in inner pain. Someone is trying to give someone a dark night of the soul. And someone about this situation has a prophetic past. Someone is quite uncertain. And someone is trying to make someone have karma that's not their own. So they're like, oh, this is the consequences of their actions, but actually it's this person's karma because of what they've done, the way they should be looking, or because they binged, or they did this or that, and they're trying to put in someone else, like, oh, I don't think they deserve to be this way. Well, it's like, get off your blasphemous ass and fucking do something about it then, can't, like, don't fucking, like, put it into someone else's body, just fix yourself, be a better person, live that life that you want to, you're supposed to. Okay, and someone is trying to make someone's not protected internally, so they're gonna be returning the outer strength. So someone might have been toughened up or been resistant, and what I'm getting from this list that they're gonna do is they're gonna start returning their outer strengths and resistances, but they're not going to return. They're like, I'll give back everything I stole from you. I'll give it back. Stop trying to get it back. When they give this back, they're only giving out the strengths and the resistances to the outside without giving it to the inside. So, like, if you've seen that Shark Boy in Lava Girl 2, if someone has too much strength on the outside, not enough strength on the inside, they're going to hurt themselves when they do too many things. Or you'll punch them and it won't hurt the outside, but it'll hurt the middle. So it's like, a way someone's going to try to make someone destroy themselves with what they hadn't possessed naturally, which is going to be like some stomach pains and this or that. It's like dealing with certain kind of fairies in life, because a lot of those beings are quite bad. Flying broom. Someone says they can let go of their mistakes, but I'm getting that someone can't let go of their mistakes. They're trying very hard not to acknowledge them, or to acknowledge them to make it look like they're letting go. So they can go into the background and be kind of grossly manipulative again. When I finally untied myself, I went to class and I didn't see you. It takes time to see that wishes can be fulfilled. So these things just don't happen overnight. Some people might say, how did you get that? How did you do that? Oh, I just did. But I just did means they took 6 months of training to get into that shape, or to get this or that, or to get that job, or to get that savings to do this or that. They just had it. Because, I just do, because they don't want to get into details, but it took them fucking months or years or hundreds of years or something to get to that point. I'm not saying hundreds of years because that's kind of unrealistic, but okay, so
no, that rude nose the ass made did that. Woke up and she was all over me.
Someone doesn't hold temperance, whatever that is. Someone should not be alone. Okay, so someone is going to fall victim to someone's trap. Someone is walking blindly with swords drawn. There's a trap with, it looks like there's going to be like 10 other swords surrounding someone else who is actually blindfolded, and that's why they're looking around like that. Someone's just walking around casually the rest of the way because they're actually blindfolded. Perhaps someone has taken their eyes and disguised it as them having them, because they try to steal, I won't touch your abilities, and they try to steal their real world vision. Maybe, I don't know. That's very bad. It wouldn't work properly. That's very much not okay and not nice and not very good by any of the real ways. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So a fountain or is going to be pouring back and restoring and returning to where it all should be. So these things are all going to start returning to where it should be no matter what direction you do, no matter what you get to stop it. It's going to start from this moment now, returning and restoring to where it should be. The King of Wands. Someone has been sitting in the background this whole time, watching and judging and gauging something, and they've seen what everyone's doing. Like, someone has known when to talk and when not to talk, and they've just been sitting in the background, watching and judging, and they've seen everything they need to, and they've seen where things are coming from, and where things are coming to, and what's going on with this, and what's going on with that, and they know quite a lot about this or that. Okay, so we have a D soul. So someone has taken someone else's soul. And we have patience, like a stalking crane.
Where the hell are you, man?
So I'm getting this in relation to something I learned about when I was younger about a willow de-wisp, which is about certain fox beings. Fox spirit beings can make these little, kind of like these little light balls or these little lights, which isn't exactly like the, the Goku light balls or this or that, but they use these little lights, which is working with willow wisps and willow de-wisps, and you're really just supposed to ask them to do this or that, and go do this or that, and some of them can burn them because of how they died, or some of them can do this and some of them can do that, but you really just gotta ask them. You're not really supposed to control them unless there's obviously a really, really wicked wisp who does these horrible things like this or that. Some of them were there purely for aesthetic things, but some beings might do horrible things to get these things made into creation.
You must have to take a break too, huh? Why'd you hear me when I was calling?
Someone's going to be taking action about something and doing something. This is keep it of secrets, but I'm bringing secrets into light. So someone's going to be bringing something out into the broad daylight and showing something and making something obvious, and something to do with regeneration or healing. We've got regeneration, the ability to grow back the skin. So like regeneration means if some of your finger was missing, you regenerate your finger, as opposed to healing, which is healing illness. So healing relates to healing the illness, and regenerating means the ability to regenerate flesh. So in the past, there's a lot of people who wanted money or position or people to respect them, so they could rape and murder and steal faces in between, and they stole this or that and claimed to be the one who knew this or that and couldn't even say what these things or that are. But someone got this very wrong, and they're like, oh, that one makes the cut disappear, so they're a healer. That is regenerative healing. If they're healing, it's regenerative healing, but that means that they're regenerating, someone's regenerating them. They're doing regenerative healing, not healing, because healing means they heal illnesses or disease or something along those lines. There can even be like soul healers and mind healers or mental healers. I can't remember what those are called particularly right now, but they heal the mind as well, which can relate to physical healing sometimes too. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. I was getting very tired of people claiming to be something they're not, because they want someone's hard-earned savings and they want someone's gifts, and they want things someone worked so many years to get and have and afford, because they did it and they just went out there and they did it for themselves, and they've already done that, and they were just supposed to be getting back what was theirs rightfully and this or that. But these beings might have even been pretending to be someone that was there, or pretending to be someone that they actually knew in front of them, something they were there to witness. Which was actually quite a horrid situation, and they didn't know the truth behind this or that as well. You never know. Okay, see this horror movie? It's a gay horror movie. Okay, cool. Cheers, bye.